Okay.
We're live right now. Or wait, going live.
Sweet.
And we're live.
And we're live.
We are live.
Did did the SHL already do their draft lottery?
Yeah, Toronto won it.
Toronto won.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Toronto
Good for them.
has first overall and second overall in the SHL draft.
Good for them. They're
The
already
the,
a
gr-
solid team.
the Great Lakes, you know.
Yeah. That's already a good team. Gonna get better. I don't
Yeah.
know if you saw the what?
I just said yeah. If I saw,
Very loudly.
sorry, I'll try to keep it down.
Mhm. I was gonna say, like, if you saw the top prospect list that came out today,
Yeah,
you might have noticed Toronto didn't have a single prospect on there. So they actually could have a prospect on there potentially after the draft. It just depends on who they pick. I mean, they're almost certainly going to, because I think all the top three guys in the draft are all like on the top prospect list.
interesting. Well, it's certainly an interesting article to see how people um, rate the prospects. But one thing I was wondering was about the teams, like the representation.
Yeah.
Is
Well,
that the GMs, like people responding, or is it the prospects?
no, it's GMs.
Yeah.
So for the most part, the I was only taking people who were GMs or people who were like really high up in the
Is that the
organization
GMs?
and those kinds of people. The some exceptions that I made was like there was just a lot of organizations where I wasn't getting any response from, and I think that's going to change next time. And I'd
Yeah.
have to use like a lesser, like I'd just use a player from that team. But in those cases, those teams were only partially represented as opposed to fully represented.
Hmm. I mean, now that you've put it out there, there'll be some more interest for it, so to say.
Yeah. And, the funny thing is, some people might claim, well, if you look at all the worst teams on that list, it's pretty much all the teams that had no representation, with the one exception being New Orleans, who,
Hmm.
despite nobody from New Orleans participating in the survey, came out with the number one farm system in the SHL.
Yeah. I mean, lottos are just for those things, swapping things up.
Yeah. Where is like the link to this
Oh,
live event?
I think I have it copied actually, so I can send it to you in DMs. Yeah. It's not much for now. It's just draft stream like running. Uh, Going to be waiting for a bit more people to join in. Hello, Steve-O is cool. Welcome, welcome. Gonna
The
bring.
funny thing is I cannot jinx or I can't like get Newfoundland the first overall pick this time.
It's actually impossible,
It is actually impossible.
and I can't get Detroit the first pick. Hello, Ferex. Hello, ACAP. Great to see you
Oh,
guys.
because Quebec owns your pick.
Yep, we sold it.
How
We Detroit
when
doesn't own a pick until the fourth round this draft.
wait, but when did you trade your was that this season you traded your first round pick?
I think we traded a lot of picks the last two seasons, but I don't know
Hmm.
when we traded the first overall.
Did you know who you
The, fir-
got
the
from Quebec for that?
No, I'm not too well read. I'm pretty sure it happened like we traded picks for picks. So I think we got some of our current
Okay.
rookies.
Okay. I mean, that's cool. But that's a shame that you can't. Yeah, neither of us can get the first overall pick, I guess.
But also, that means we'll be a bit more impartial.
Uh, is that a good thing?
I think so.
I don't think it is.
I loved your
I
reaction
like being biased.
last year when you actually won, and you're like the happiness you displayed, truly great.
Oh yeah, that was amazing, and that that first overall pick turned into Alexander's Balsers, and I don't know if there's any committee members on the award committee in here, but man, that guy really should be up for Rookie of the Year. I think he like led the J in plus minus as a rookie.
Did he
Like
finish?
it
Did he
was.
finish the season as well as a leader?
I'm literally about to check, but like he had like an insane season. He finished fourth in the SHL in plus minus,
Damn.
and the literally he is the only player inside of the top five who's not from Quebec City on that list. So he
Man,
finished with 32 points and 11 goals in a rookie year as a defenseman, plus 44. I mean, this is definitely like, in my opinion, a guy that should be heavily considered rookie of the year across the J. So that's what our first overall pick turned into.
that's it's pretty solid, and that's a rookie
Yeah,
season.
that's a rookie season. He's going to be probably 325 by the beginning of next season.
I can't
And
lie, I'm a bit afraid now.
yeah, we got a lot of guys coming up, like Billy Brooks, another defenseman on our team. He's going to be a 415 player next season. Rick Charlesworth, who is one of the point leaders this season and my line mate, he's going to be a 415 player, and a lot of other guys that I can't even name at the moment, because we just have like so many players who are finally starting to get a lot of TPE. I
That's
think Newfoundland's window opens wide open beginning next season. I mean, it's open now, but next season we're going to be really, really good.
next season even more open.
Yeah, even more open. The only that'll also be my last season in the J too.
Yeah, it'll be mine too. That's
Yeah,
so weird feeling going to be leaving the J.
yeah, exactly. It's kind of strange. I've been paying attention to the J for like, I don't know, 6 months now, and it's kind of coming to a conclusion after this season or next season, and it's just kind of sad.
Still, it'll be an experience to finally be in the Big Boys League, and we'll get to play together.
Oh, we will. That'll be awesome. I look forward to that. We'll be on New England together, and New England hopefully will be starting to get good by that point.
I mean, they'll have me on the team, of course. We'll start.
Yeah, they'll have you. You're like right up there in the class, aren't you? For TP.
I'm one TP behind the lead, but both of us are not currently updated. So
Vladislav Malik is number 1 now in our class. Damn, good on
that's
him.
not correct. Spook is at 705 and I'm at 704. We just haven't been updating the last few weeks.
Oh. I didn't think that they were still updating anything um, after the playoffs started. It looks like they have been.
They do update, but they don't update in the sim.
Yeah, they don't update in the sim, but I feel like in like one or like a couple seasons ago, like it just wasn't being shown on the player analyzer. So I'm like higher than 632. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Michael is booing New England. How dare you?
You know, boo, no.
That Colorado pick not looking as much as first of all any longer.
Is this going to be a Tim Peel moment?
Tim, I think I watched a YouTube video this morning, something about Tim Peel.
Yeah, he's that ref from the NHL
Oh yeah, yeah,
who
yeah. Yes, yes, of course. I knew I would recognize the name.
yeah, that's I mean, he's definitely not the only one doing it. Like, all the refs act like that.
Yeah, I
All of
mean
them do.
that's how all the refs act like it, but it's just the thing that he was caught on
The
recording saying that.
microphone.
Yeah, that's why it's such a big deal.
Yeah, he messed up big time. Letting that stay on the recording.
Mm-mm.
Jeez. I don't know what he was thinking.
Ugh, so much that can happen. I I do feel
Cool.
like it's a bit of a difference doing the lotto stream versus doing the draft streams. These are much more chill. Hello, David Rector. Just now we're just in a bit of pre-talk, talking talking nothing. Also gonna do fun little thing in a bit, but the lotto officially starts in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not as high pressure because you don't have like people who are watching with great anticipation to see where they're going to go. It's like a lot of GMs and site vets that come here
Yeah,
just out of curiosity
it's mostly GMs, maybe some people in the war rooms.
because they don't advertise the lottery stream. Like,
Well,
I
it's quite
mean,
difficult for the J since we do it after the second round, and we want to go it as early as possible before the draft. It puts quite a limit on the J Lotto stream.
mhm.
But I guess the SHL isn't that popular as well.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even really know it was. I didn't even know it had occurred until like today.
Yeah, well,
I
I
would
put
I
it
would
up
watch
like
it.
when I contacted you, I think I put it up like just a bit earlier for that. So
I mean, I would totally watch it if they would just advertise it.
yeah, I mean it's quite difficult because draft is so much more popular because like it's a lot more people affected from it in a way.
Yeah.
But I want to innovate this a bit more, but I'm not sure like how to do it. I tried to get some people from either Maine or from Quebec this time. So we had both representation from top and bottom teams for something. I thought that could be fun, like what happens if the bottom team wins and how are the reactions of the top team if they miss.
Well, I mean, it's it's just kind of hard to hype up the J Lotto stream as well
Yeah.
because you don't even really have a good feel for who the top J player is in most years until like maybe like right up before the draft.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't even know how many people are in the season 60 class so far.
Speaking of the topic of
It's
season
a decent
60,
amount.
we're drawing closer
Yeah.
to that season 69.
We are. I think I did the calculation that it would like we'd get there in March of 2022. No, March of
No,
2023, I think.
yeah, I think that's correct. Yeah.
It was something like that. It's I really wish that I'd actually written that down and made an article somewhere about it because that would have been fun just to kind of always be able to refer to it. It's like, hey, you wouldn't no matter what is going on in your life, season 69 is coming.
It's slowly creeping up.
It'll be here in about 2 years. I mean, let's think about it this way. It was season 56 in early or what mid September. We're almost through season 58. That's like 3 seasons in 6 months, 6 seasons a year. Uh, I don't know. So that's 10 seasons still to go. That's like a year and a half at least.
Well, we'll just have to see. All right, we have some people here, but I'm just gonna I'm gonna go ahead and do the little surprise thing.
Well, what's the surprise? I want to see the
Yeah,
surprise.
yeah. Are you do you have the stream open?
I do have the stream
Yeah,
open.
okay. So, welcome to Marbles on Stream Draft Lotto Edition.
I'm confused. Are we actually doing the draft lottery via marbles?
No, not really. This is of course not real lotto, but the correct amount of balls for every single of
Oh
the eight
my god.
teams is
That
within.
is fantastic. Hold
I,
on.
I also picked the map with the longest time to take, just so we can have some extra excitement. And this one looks to be a spooky
Oh,
one that we've never played before.
this is fantastic. Well done, alcohol. All right. I love how clustered it looks. This is big. Yeah,
Okay,
big pogs.
okay. Now, this is the kind of hype you want for a Lotto draft. Okay. So I was thinking that perhaps you should do it multiple times and eliminate the last ball, but then I figured out that'll only be weird regarding the chances. So, of course, the winner of the Marble Lotto draft pick, whatever, will be the first one in the goal. So, here we go.
All right, let's see. Who's in last place again?
Last place is Quebec's pick. They have
Is Quebec. All right, come on, Quebec. I want to see the upset.
There is a lot of questions. Maine. Maine is taking the lead so far. Oh, I can't do that. Oh, so many balls. Maine is clearly in the lead. Followed by
Yeah, Maine's
Anaheim
way
with
out
12
there.
balls.
Maine's just cruising. Toast. I hope Toast is watching so that Toast can be proud.
Yeah. I mean, even if
Toast. What were you gonna say?
I was just saying, even if they were to lose the real lotto, they all will have to remember this Maine timber ball.
I know. You just gotta be so proud of it. Ace is desperately hoping that his Anaheim ball can catch up, but I'm really rooting for Toast here.
There's two Anaheim balls
it's just
following closely. There's also a Quebec
this
one.
main ball just has such a spirit. It just is
Oh my
so
god, what
far
the?
ahead.
Oh, now we're getting to the interesting part. Here we'll get stuck. Okay, the main ball is stuck, and okay,
No.
Carolina
Stuck?
Kraken is in the lead.
Oh, you see, we're not. I just caught up to that part. Damn. Oh, no, not like that. So sorry, Toast.
It's a tight battle between the St. Louis Scarecrows and Carolina Kraken, but a main timber ball is catching up.
Technically, I think a main timber ball is still first place.
Wait, what's happening? A St. Louis ball is taken off. And oh my god, what's going on? The spooky ghost has stolen the balls. What is this man?
Dude, this main timber ball is trying so hard to catch up to the Carolina Kraken ball. Come on.
Oh, they
Oh,
were
wait,
destroyed.
what? What is going on with these balls, dude?
I think the ghost kidnapped it and then killed them. Are we closing into the finish line? Oh, there's a super jump. Oh, going into to the spooky house, spooky mansion. This map is a terrifying spooky spooker.
This Carolina ball looks pretty uncontested at the moment.
I'm not too sure about that. A lot of things can still change, I think.
Well, it's the curse, the
Yeah,
broadcaster
I
curse,
was
Jinx.
correct.
What?
Trying to press 1 on these
Oh my
asymmetrical
god.
maps. Oh my god, they're just spooking around.
Who's in the lead?
I think that's Vancouver Whalers. But it's quite difficult because this map goes in circles.
Yeah, where even is the finish line?
It's down the stairs. It's just a little bit left now. But I think the Vancouver Whalers are in a good position to strike the lead. Okay, there's the finish line. Let's see. I think it's gonna be... It's the Vancouver Whalers with two main timber balls close behind. And here comes the rest of the squad. Oh my god, there's so many balls.
Won't someone tell Arcs he can be so proud and happy?
Wow, 35 balls were actually eliminated before reaching the finish line. We do have a real straggler here.
Congratulations, Whalers. You won the fake draft lottery. You must be so proud. The other songs in the album says, "What am I watching?" You are watching a very odd marble race with many balls to represent all the balls in the draft lottery. And this lonely St. Louis ball that's so far behind, but it's still trying. And God bless it.
I mean, at least it's still trying, unlike this other St. Louis ball that's just given up.
It is a St. Louis ball,
And there it was eliminated. Congratulations, Vancouver Whalers. I hope you all enjoyed that little addition. Now we'll go back here. I'm gonna let's see. It looks like everything's all right.
I will have to agree with Corey. St. Louis does have the worst pizza.
St. Louis has the worst pizza?
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of a scientific fact.
What? What's this St. Louis pizza?
It's pizza served in St. Louis.
What? This is interesting. Why is the St. Louis pizza extra bad?
Well, have you ever had it?
No, of course not. Then I would know it.
It's it is just bland beyond description.
Wow. So naming your team St. Louis Pizzas is it's not a good idea for a rebrand.
No, if they were to name themselves the Pizzas, it would be tragic. It'd be very, very tragic. It's kind of like in Major League Soccer, how the Chicago team is called the Chicago Fire. Like, why? Or San Jose, for that matter. Well, with the San Jose Quakes.
Looking at this, Vancouver Whalers were the best had the best chance of the teams that went out in the second round. So interesting. There's quite a big difference between the teams going out in the first round and teams in the second round.
alcohol. We've accomplished an accomplishment. Would you like to hear it?
Oh yes, I would really like to hear it.
Our peak viewership numbers uh, have now surpassed what the peak viewership numbers were for the SMJHL playoffs earlier today.
I'm so proud. This
You should be so proud.
this shows how much the Draft Lotto stream means for the J, how intriguing personalities we have here, and how much people really love marbles.
No, I think people just really want to debate St. Louis pizza.
Yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, I mean, there is a factor here. Before we were talking about the St. Louis pizza, we did not beat the peak number compared to the playoffs. But after we did beat it, I
I,
think
I think it's because most of the chat agrees that St. Louis pizza is garbage and that it should be destroyed, and therefore they have tuned into us.
I think you're right. I think everyone watching started pinging around and saying like, "Hey, they're beating up St. Louis pizza."
Oh, also Dogwood Maple in the chat. What's up, Dogwood?
Yeah, what's up, Dogwood?
How's it going, man?
What the hell is that? I was pinged for what the St. Louis style pizza are. I what? I'm never going to eat a St. Louis pizza. No, never.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to. I don't think you'd have the opportunity to do so
I think I
anytime
will
soon.
have the opportunity to do so. I just think I'm gonna avoid the opportunity to do so. All right, 5 minutes left. Who do you think is taking this lotto? I mean, it's just a guess
um
by chance, but still.
I think Carolina finishes second.
Oh,
And and I think Anaheim gets the number 1 overall pick. Maine is the yeah, wait. How that's how it works, right? Like you can am I thinking of this wrong? How does it work again? Like can't couldn't isn't it possible for Carolina to be second? No. I don't
it's
think that's how
possible
it
for
works.
Carolina to be
Is it?
the second, but it doesn't matter. Like, it means nothing to be second because
Oh, I know it means nothing to be second, but last time Carolina was second,
yeah, and they can be second
and
again.
it's going to happen again. But otherwise, if Anaheim will be number 1.
I think one of the lower teams will take this.
I would very much like to see one of the lower teams take it. Like, look at the disparity between 4 and 5. Like, if you just sucked a little harder, Vancouver, you would have had a significantly better chance at a first overall pick than where you're going
Yeah,
to
you
end
should
up
have
with.
lost like 10 games more.
Yeah, what were you doing, Vancouver? Silly. I guess it doesn't matter if they win the lottery, though.
True. The best would be to win the lottery would be like playing really good, but going out in the second round and getting first overall with your one ball. But that will also suck really bad.
Yeah. I kind of am rooting for Toast in this draft a bit, though. Toast,
Hmm.
who's over there GMing in Maine. We've given Maine a hard time in the Newfoundland locker room. And you know what, man? Like, I just think that they deserve a break.
It was a pretty tough season.
Sure was.
Only two
I
minutes
really
left.
should check how many players are in the uh this J draft.
This jaded.
I
Even
think
before
it's
it's like really big again, and we're gonna have to spend. I don't know who I'm having join me yet, but gonna spend 4 hours just watching.
the next time we do that, I'll make sure to have beer.
I
But
I do have beer right now with me.
I think there are 38 players currently
That's gonna increase a
in.
bit more.
Um, I mean, yeah, we'll see. I think it's going to be a much more chill draft than a lot of the ones lately. Um, I think it's just going to be a little more chill. Like the last two were just nuts, and they weren't even Reddit drafts. And I think it's a Reddit draft is coming up like in the next couple seasons or so.
Yeah, it should be like season 61, season 62, maybe.
Yeah,
Hey, hit the button.
uh, which would either be next year or the year after for us in the J.
Hmm. I'm gonna hit this button as soon as we turn to 20. As soon as we turn to 22, I was gonna say, but it'll be 5 p.m. Hit the button.
Man, we
No,
got 31 people.
I'm gonna be really annoying and just have the mouse over the button. And there we go. It's Lotto time. Let's go. Okay, here we are. Now we are starting. So let's begin from the bottom and open up our pick number 8, who's not our pick number 8, but first team to be eliminated from the possibility of earning first overall is Vancouver Whalers. Well, I'm glad you at least won the marbles.
It's what jinxed them. So is Maine next to get eliminated?
Ooh, main, but there was two main balls. Does that mean there's main between pick 7 and pick 6? Anyways, let's go right up ahead and open the next eliminated team, who is Colorado Raptors.
Oh, very unfortunate.
Still, no surprises. Still the team with the lower amount of balls.
That's still a really good team.
Yeah,
Yana
Colorado
Rosejack has
Raptors are
just
gonna
been
be great next
painful.
season.
Rosejack is just so painful to face. Such a good goalie.
Yeah. Oh my God, he's a nightmare to play against.
Agent Smith, just make sure you're done by 5:50. Like we're gonna sit here an
Yeah,
hour doing this.
I'll be done. Don't worry, Smith. Okay, pick 6. Pick 6. Elimination 3. That's a much better one. Elimination 3. Main Timber. That sucks for Maine.
Oh, that's a big oof. Sorry, Toast. That's very unfortunate. Maine had a pretty tough year last season. So to see them not be able to get that first overall pick really sucks. But they're still
Mhm.
gonna have a really good pick.
They're gonna have probably second overall if I'm correct about things. Okay,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
let's keep the pace up while so we can increase the anxiety for the last two teams a bit more. So elimination 4 is gonna be St. Louis Scarecrows. That's both the first and second team with most balls now removed.
This is also a team with a really good future. I mean, they got that rookie LeBron Brady, who's been pretty darn good. They're gonna be fine.
Yeah, and they got the Detroit all Detroit captain Sparky as GM. Great.
Although they are losing Javier Doom, which will be painful.
Hmm.
I mean, I imagine they are.
Well, we'll just have to see. As we'll have to see who elimination 5 is going to be. And that will be Carolina Kraken. Not
I'm really upset. I wanted them to be second.
that would have been horrible for them to be second again.
I thought I was right on the money with it. But were Carolina's pick still be? Still be like 4, right? 4 or 5.
It should be pick. Well, it's 4 or 5, yeah. So let's see, what teams do we have remaining? We have
Anaheim.
Anaheim,
Uh,
Detroit with Quebec left. That's
oh
11
yeah, that's
balls.
right.
We also have Nevada Battleborn with 14 balls. So the big
Man,
favorites are, of course,
Nevada could really use this first overall pick. Remember, they've gotten so many drafts without any picks in the first round. So
in the first
to be able
rounds
to get a
even.
high, yeah, the first several rounds and I think 2 of them. So to have the potential ability to pick first overall would be huge for that team. And Quebec City, because then they're only going to need to go into a reboot instead of a rebuild when their players graduate.
Yeah. Okay, are you ready to give 2 teams anxiety and let 1 team just suffer?
Yes.
The third and second to last elimination is Detroit Falcons with Quebec City Citadels. So, the lowest
It would have been
chance.
really cool to see Quebec City win the whole thing. So now it's Anaheim or Nevada. Now, to start this, never mind. I'm not going to say anything.
No?
Not going to
Well,
say anything.
there's a big anxiety. I mean, Anaheim has the biggest chance to win this,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, 14 balls? Not impossible.
You going to do the first pick or the second pick?
I'm gonna show who gets the first. Like we did last stream, I'm gonna reveal what's under pick 1. So we see.
Okay.
So next opening, I'm just gonna wait a little bit to keep on straining the anxiety. But so we see the next pick I will reveal is not an elimination, but who gets the first overall in the season 59 SMJHL draft. How's chat feeling? How is chat feeling? Looks like
I know Ace
they're
is in
just
there. Ace is very nervous.
Ace is very nervous. Ooh,
I
okay.
I don't know if the Nevada people are here.
Wait, why don't we? Uh, okay. Gonna wait just a tiny bit more, like 10 seconds, 5 seconds. Gonna have a quick drink.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. The reveal for who will be picking first is about to be here. Okay, here we go. I won't say anything, Sopath. You can just react when you see it.
Okay.
And it's done. Now we wait.
And it's Nevada. Fuck. I was
It's
really hoping it would be
it's Nevada.
Anaheim.
Sorry,
Because
Ace.
I
Sorry,
said
Anaheim.
right.
Sorry,
I said
Toast.
it just right at the beginning of the stream. I think it's going to be Anaheim. They almost had it. This is a huge win though for Nevada. I don't know. I think this is their first overall pick ever, if I recall correctly. I'm not
Yeah, they were
entirely
a
sure
recent
about that.
expansion team, right?
Yeah, I mean they're relatively recent, so I don't know if they got it back when they expanded into the league. But this is huge for them considering that they've not even had a first round pick for several seasons now, and they've not in. I think it was season 57, like going into the season 57 draft, where they didn't have a single pick in the first 4 rounds. So to be able to win the first overall pick is just going to do a lot for that franchise. It's their first, is what Evok is saying.
That's something new for them. Very well. Smith
Congr-
said we had to be away in a bit since he wants to stream playoffs without me causing him trouble. Thank you for joining me, chat. Thank you for joining me, Sopath.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
No, it's always a pleasure. So, anyone has some final words they want to say? Congratulations to Nevada Battleborn. Anyone in chat has a greeting they want me to shout out to someone? Just gonna wait.
Shout out Big Yoshi.
Shout out Big Yoshi. Big Yoshi. Very
Yeah,
cool,
Big
cool user.
Yoshi.
Big, two E's.
Big.
Michael's gonna win the cup. Yeah, I expect that. That's been your Discord status for a few months or something, weeks at least. Shout out to Quebec. Thank you, Dogwood. And I'll see all of you hopefully at the draft in a couple of weeks or so. Thank you, everyone, and
Yep, thank you very much.
have a good evening.